we're still at the Arctic tundra, and today we're focusing on just the Arctic Ocean. Animals, plants that live in the Arctic Ocean. Remember, the Arctic means it's really cold and really, really icy and snowy. So in the water, it's still ice, okay, and snow, and the water is really, really cold. Okay, so the first animal that we're going to talk about is the walrus. And this is an animal that is a huge creature that loves to lay on the icy water and can swim around for a long period of time. They have adapted to the Arctic Ocean by using blubber. Again, the blubber is their skin underneath of the skin that you can't really see, that keeps them warm. And they use their big teeth to actually get out of the water and get onto the ice or the snow in the water, because they don't have arms to pull them up from the water. It makes sense. The other animal that lives there are the seals. Look at these cute animals. They also have blubber underneath their skin, like walruses do. Some type of seals are born covered with white fur to keep them warm until they develop the blubber. Seals are incredible swimmers. Like fish and walruses, seals do not have arms and legs. Instead, they have flippers. I don't know if you can really, like flippers right here. Flippers. And they can swim by wiggling their body side to side, using their flippers to stir. So think about this part, like if mommy and daddy drive a car and their steering wheel, that's how they steer. Going left, going right, going straight. They can swim fast, and they like to eat fish, and thank goodness they don't want to eat ratatouille, the rat. Okay, and the other animal that lives here is the polar bear. Now, the polar bear is one of the largest animals in the Arctic Ocean. Polar bears are actually the largest in the world. The bear. The male polar bear weighs 1,700 pounds, and that means, so say we're going to have 23 students in first grade plus me. That's how much he weighs. So all together, all first graders and the teacher, that's how much he weighs. Okay, and he can grow up to 10 feet. Okay, that's taller than Miss Gonzalez, taller than me, for sure. Okay, so yikes. Polar bears are covered with the thick coat, and they have 2 layers of fur, and underneath of that they have the blubber. They have ears and a tail that are small, because again, if they're small, they don't get that wind and that cold air coming to them. They have sharp claws. Because the polar bears mostly like living on this icy chunks of ice floating in this Arctic Ocean. And sometimes they dip in the icy and they swim and they get a chunk of ice and they put it together. They have webbed feet, so webbed paws. So think about a duck and their feet are connected. That's a webbed paw. So it is together. So that can help him swim. Now, what they like to eat are seals. So the seals have to watch out for the polar bear. Now with their babies, so here's the baby. They're called cubs. They're born on land, and the female, the mom, makes a little burr. I can't say that word. Burr in the snow, like a little den, so she can have the babies. And then they stay there all winter. And in the spring, they come out, and then mommy shows them how to find food, how to survive, how to get things that they need to live on. And about like 4 months, then they're on their own. They leave mommy, and they're on their own, living in the Arctic Ocean.